Urgent news. Ripple XRP said that it ruined FTX. In a tweet yesterday, Fox Business reporter Eleanor Tarek asked Kraken to stop calling the XRP ledger the Ripple network and XRP, which is wrong. As Ripple, the price of XRP right now is $0.35, and the trading volume for the past 24 hours is $1,600,000,000. We're updating the US dollar price of XRP in real time. XRP is down 30% in the last day and a half. World Crypto Finance. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it and sign up for the channel. Do you think the analysts are right about XRP? Write your answers in the comments, and I'll give you 500 XRP. At the end of the week, XRP coins will be sent to a random subscriber. Check out the comments for how to do something. You just have to write the word XRP. See the whole video to like and subscribe. In the past few days, the Relative Strength Index, RSI, has not been clear. Last week, the RSI held a neutral value of 50 as support, but recently this level has not passed. So, there could be some ups and downs over the weekend. Also, the Awesome Oscillator EO was below zero, but it hasn't yet shown a strong bearish impulse. The /D line had a resistance zone right above it, which was shown by two white lines with dots. If a /D can get past this area, it will show that demand for the XRP rally is strong. The Directional Movement Index, DMI, showed that there wasn't a strong trend because it was at level 20, just above the 20 mark, and the color was yellow. Technically, this meant that the trend was going down, but it also meant that there hadn't been a big trend in the last few days. In the next day or two, the 35 to 36 cents range for Dash will be important to protect the bulls. If a lower low forms below this area, it will mean that sellers are getting stronger. On the shorter time frames, momentum indicators were not clear. In the near future, Bitcoin could also have a big impact on where XRP goes. The cryptocurrency market is still trying to recover from the recent crash of FTX. David Schwartz, the technical director of Ripple, continues to talk about the situation and warn investors in cryptocurrency. In a Twitter thread, the technical director of Ripple said that he doesn't think people will learn one important lesson from this crash. He said that if someone holds billions of dollars from other people for a long time, they will be unable to resist the urge to gamble with these assets. However, if there are not many checks in this process, nothing will help, he believes. The technical director of Ripple brought up the laws and rules that punish attackers only after the case is over and don't do anything to stop them before. At the same time, investors don't do any analysis either. The most important lesson to be learned from the FTX crash is that temptation is impossible to resist. David Schwartz notes that most people would prefer not to learn from this fact. He also said that groups of expert investors who have access to confidential information about companies have not been able to find out that at the same time, they invested hundreds of millions of dollars in FTX. This shows they were too interested in making money. In this project, they put money into the scam and let it grow so that it could trick more people. But the people in the store didn't know what was going on behind them. Schwartz says that investors should not be expected to do their homework. He thinks that even if some users see early warning signs, others will ignore them because they think they are just sowing fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Shortly after U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres agreed to 11 organizations' requests to file amicus curiae briefs in Ripple's lawsuit against the SEC, some companies and associations filed their opinions. James K. Phelan, a former federal prosecutor, says that 7 of the 11 groups have officially filed their amicus briefs so far. The day before yesterday, lawyer John Deaton filed an amicus curiae application on behalf of XRP holders to oppose the SEC's motion for a summary judgment that buying XRP is an investment in a joint venture with other XRP holders and Ripple. In the brief, Attorney Deaton said that investors would not have needed to file a brief on their behalf if the SEC had limited its theory to specific XRP sales by Ripple. He also said that the SEC is on the gold side of the lawsuit because it wants to regulate secondary markets as well as sales of Ripple XRP. Even scarier, the SEC is asking the court to rule in favor of the SEC in summary proceedings. This would give the SEC control over the ecosystem of digital assets, which is not a party to this lawsuit. In the opinion and conclusion, the lawyer for DTNS said that if the SEC is successful in its attempt to make all XRP sales illegal under U.S. securities laws, the court would indirectly give the SEC the power to regulate other non-parties, such as XRP users, holders, sellers on crypto exchanges, and developers. The lawyer for the Deacons also said that if the decision goes in favor of the SEC, the agency will use enforcement actions as a control example to get more power, hurting millions of innocent owners. The Blockchain Association has also sent the SEC an official amicus curiae brief in support of Ripple. The Blockchain Association says that if the court rules in favor of the SEC, it could have a big impact on the whole blockchain industry. The SEC statements and claims in the Ripple's lawsuit show that the agency not only sees the relationship between investors and token issuers as an investment contract, but that its broad interpretation of U.S. securities laws will have devastating effects on the industry and even beyond. Yesterday, the leading cryptocurrency investment company, Paradigm Operations, also filed its amicus curiae report in support of the Ripple case. I filed a brief to shed light on an important issue that could change the way the whole cryptocurrency market works, the SEC said. His language in the case goes beyond the question of whether selling XRP violates U.S. securities laws. The Securities and Exchange Commission's language goes further than what its statements or the law say. He says that XRP tokens and a lot of other digital assets are securities in and of themselves. Reaper Financial, VeriDAO, and the Crypto Council for Innovation, CCI, are among the other companies that have officially filed amicus briefs since Judge Torres' recent approval. According to what the reporter said. In other conversations, such as Biden's, these terms are also used interchangeably. I think this format is what makes Ripple and XRP a little hard to understand. This picture was taken by Crocs, and it shows XRPL, which it calls the Ripple Network, and XRP. Many other exchanges, such as Binance, use both of them under the name Ripple. Tara says that this made people who didn't know any better think that they were buying Ripple instead of the XRP token. Tarat says that, in its case against Ripple, the Securities and Exchange Commission could easily use these things as evidence. This is the second time in the past few weeks that people in the XRP community have had to bring up the problem of using Ripple and XRP interchangeably. It's important to note that Ripple is the company that made the XRP ledger, which is where the XRP token lives. Input-Output Global, for example, made the Cardano network, so they are not the same thing. Tarek pointed out, though, that many people are used to using them the same way. Last Wednesday, Prosecutor John E. Deaton said that Andreessen Horowitz General Counsel Miles Jennings was wrong to say that Ripple should be decentralized. Deaton said that Ripple, which is not the same thing as XRP Ledger, is a company with a central board of directors. In response to today's worries about tariffs, one user said that it was dishonest for the exchanges to act like they didn't know what the difference would be in 2022. Another user wanted to know who would be at fault if the SEC tried to sue over similar cases. It's important to remember that Ripple is still in court with the SEC, which has been bad for XRP holders for almost 2 years. In December 2020, the SEC said that Ripple was trying to raise $13 billion by selling an unregistered XRP security. As the court case nears its end, the lawyer for Ripple, James K. Phelan, said that the judge will make a decision by the end of March 2023 or earlier. What do you think XRP will be like in 2023? Write what you think will happen in the comments. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. Please remember to like it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos. Also, don't forget to enter our contest in the XRP comments to get 500 XRP added to your account.